Let's go. Sigue. Smart in the pièce. 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 This is my first novel, Over the Beginning. Yeah, I will read what I did so far. The title of this novel is Oliver the Beginning. Oliver the Beginning, and the author, Oliver Charles Palace, is me. Dedication. I dedicate this novel to Barack Obama, the 44th US President, the 44th President of the United States of America. Acknowledgement. I am grateful to my family for making a childhood for me. I say childhood in quotation marks because to me it was not even a childhood, bro. It was survival. Epigraph. Man takes up the sword in order to shield the small wound in his heart, sustained in a far-off time beyond remembrance. Kentaro Miura. The late Kentaro Miura. Kentaro Miura was born in 1966 and died in 2021. On May 6th, 2021. A message before the chapters. All of you should be prepared because this ain't no story spun from no thin air. This is based on a true story theories or what could have been. What could have happened. This is also based on my true story. Oliver Law of Causality and Oliver the Fallen One are the sequels of this novel. I would like to see the adaptation of those three novels into a limited TV series in 2027. Limited TV series in 2027. On to the content. Chapter 1. Chosen by God. Long before Oliver was even born, his soul resided in heaven. His soul was in the presence of God. His soul resembled vegetarian in appearance, beardless and with a Northern American accent that people use in the United States of America, just like Barack Obama. His hair was black and straight, just like the hair of a European human is. His eyes were blue as the sky. His smile was radiant. This was pre-existence. The soul's name was Oliver Charles Palace. However, the God-given curiosity of Oliver was unbelievable. Oliver gazed at the stars, and Enoch now turned into an angel known as Metatron. However, Metatron did not notice Oliver. I shall uncover all the truth about heaven, Oliver said, as if it were his mission. I have to. I need to. However, as soon as he said that, God came to him. I choose you to do what I tell you to do, God said. Please believe in me, do my commandments, preach my word to all of humanity you can reach. And so, on September 4th, 2007, Oliver Charles Palace was born in Poland. Even though his body was white, his soul remained exactly the same, but it has split in two. The first half was his Polish self, and the second half was the true self. His true self, the self he once had prior to his birth. Chapter 2. This is how it feels like to be Oliver Charles Palace forever. This is how it feels like to be Oliver Charles Palace forever. This the day of our Lord, September 4th, 2007. You open your eyes and you do not see absolutely anything. Your premature birth robbed you and will rob you of sight forever. You do not even remember if you cried for the first time. Olivier Karol Polak, the mother calls you by name. Yes, you are in Poland. You are bound there officially by name, by the name spoken in Polish, given to you. Given to you. Nurses and doctors insert needles into you and you barely feel them in your skin now. Your mother washes you, you are weak, unable to do anything as of yet. Laser light blinds you and you see, but your vision is blurred. Maybe 2 years later, 2009, you break your left collarbone and it is fixed into place. The year is 2011, age 4, you are diagnosed with autism. 2012, you are 5 years old. You are given with a shunt that runs to your heart when it should have stopped a long time ago, then the right side of your stomach. You are pierced with needles, screaming painfully. Every 2 years is the same, and you never stop screaming. You never stop screaming even when your vocal cords are raw, when you are entirely consumed by black flames of your soul that will consume you forever. When you want not to scream anymore, even when you hear things that make your already raw nerves become even more raw. You cannot stop being awake, feeling like you are dying. You can never rest from hearing everything you should not have heard from any human. You see everything, hear everything, feel everything. This is how it feels like the Oliver Charles Palace forever. Chapter 3. First Signs of Friendship. Year 2018. Elementary School number 12, Complex number 1 in Radom, Poland. Oliver Charles Palace, currently named Oliver Karol Polak, Olivier Karol Polak, is 11 years old and in 4th grade. Olivier is wearing eyeglasses because he is blind to the point that when he takes off his eyeglasses, his vision becomes blurry. Oliver's appearance right now resembles Eddie Redmayne. Oliver has an eternal Northern American accent that people use in the USA. Olivier can also be referred to as Oliver. Both names are important for both of his souls and identities. Olivier walks in the corridors of his gym, dressed in a white t-shirt and black long pants. He suddenly sees Kasper Mikolewski, jumping and acting like a ghost. Kasper was born on May 29th, 2001, and he bears a striking resemblance to Frankie Muniz. Suddenly, Kasper opens the door to the women's restroom. Wyłazisz, Kasper screamed. All of the women came out. Olivier Kasper laughter sounds hyena-like. Chapter 4. A predestined, determined, and preordained encounter. October 2022. Same elementary school. Olivier, now known as once more as Oliver Charles Palace, now 15 years old and in 8th grade. He is entirely alone until he saw someone who would maybe change his life for the better. The name of that someone was Michał Marian Rogozinski. Michał was born prematurely on May 25th, 2008. He was meant to be born around June 2008, and he bears a striking resemblance to an American singer-songwriter whose name is Bryce Nefix Savage. Michael looks like that. Oliver is dressed in an orange t-shirt and black long pants. Michael is dressed in a light green Xbox hoodie with a white t-shirt and dark green long pants. Oliver and Michael only talked about Sonic the Hedgehog and he became friends. However, this was something predestined, something predetermined, and yes, something that was even preordained by the law of causality made that neither of them understood yet. Chapter 5. Confirmation. April 17th, 2023. St. Brother Albert Roman Catholic Church. Over is in that church, standing right next to Emilia Kogorek. Emilia Kogorek was born on September 25th, 2006, and she bears a striking resemblance to a British female TikToker named Underrated Hijabi. Both of them stand to take pictures. We get to be free soon, Emilia says. Yes, Oliver exclaimed happily. Chapter 6. Emilia's Everyday Shower Outing. The night of March 6, 2024. Emilia's house. Emilia takes a shower. Firstly, she takes off her Hello Kitty t-shirt and bra. Then she takes off her pants and underwear. Now completely naked, she finds a little black cork and places it on the rim of the bathtub, so as not to let the water be in the bathtub. She checks if the water is warm for her left leg and then hops into the bathtub, sits in it. Emilia washes her neck, her hair, her chest, her arms, her legs, and even the most intimate areas of her body. She unplugs the cork and wipes herself with a towel, putting it on her body. She goes to her room, drops the towel to the bed, and dresses up in her pajamas. You know what? For the safety of this YouTube channel, I will not read the rest. So yes, farewell.